I'll be honest. I don't know why I'm back. Stupid phone. I don't. It's not even the phone. It's the cord. My USB-C's messed up, and I'm a... Shut up, phone! Oh, never mind. Let me know that I'm live. I don't care about live. I just want to charge my phone. I guess I'll be right back. I'm not going to have my phone with me. Hope nothing important happens while I don't have my phone. Alright, no phone for the next, I don't know, however long until I'm bored of the frickin' chicken police. God, I hate that this is a game. I hate that this is a game. Alright, so now we're back in here. We made our way in with, Hey! Why is that the first thing I turn to? I haven't even been live 2 minutes, and you are, hi.
Hey, there's Philmar.
Philmar!
Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Is he? Hey, Philmar.
Well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Not at all the name. Voice I was expecting.
Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal.
I hate this game.
By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
Why?
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes. Just the usual.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Since we're going along with this, it should have been Kat, like Katasha. I know it's Natasha Kaczynski, but it should have been Kat, not Nat.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal.
New clue.
We'll be back.
Oh. You're who I'm after. You're the dude. But I got a new clue. Good old Philmar must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. There must be something really significant. Oh, so many. Marty. Philmar Lowe. Absolutely average, forgettable guy. My. Okay. Filmar, the name he goes by nowadays, is an old comrade from before the Clawville times. He's one of the best private eyes in the city, and just like most of them, he gets into trouble with the law pretty often. Yet he's one of the very few people who can still be trusted in Clawville. One, two. Codex. What do I got? Ah. Okay,
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
I love that we're being watched by henchmen.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Let's... Anything else? Ooh, fox fella.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
I've laughed too much at this game. This game's not worth it. No. Ooh, piano.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Oh my gosh. I hate how much fun I actually...
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Well, it's
I hate how much I like the dialogue. It's
with
hilarious.
those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Those are antlers, actually.
And your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if...
I hate this. I hate it.
She has
Hello.
pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Hey,
Two
bartender.
whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh my god.
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
You sound...
That wasn't exactly what I
You
meant.
sound so
As
enthusiastic.
I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now. What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Okay.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
What does that mean?
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it. So,
We're gonna snag it.
We're confiscating it as evidence.
No.
yeah. Well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Oh, okay, so I've what? This?
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, Marty.
Sonny gonna die. I'm calling this now. Hi, Filmar.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Just like looking into the mirror.
You know what? Good. It's so... I'm probably playing like another hour and a half, 2 hours tonight. So you're welcome to come back and watch it when you're back. But I can't believe how much fun I'm actually having with this game, and I hope the music's not too loud. I honestly don't know with this. My OBS, my mic's I think dying on me. But it's such a stupid game. I love it, but it's such a stupid game. I'm enjoying it too much for $10. All right, let's go talk to the dame with Ibn.
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Well, let's talk to Ibn. Hey.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
Hey.
No, it can't be.
What now?
I don't know yet.
Olivia?
I don't know. Like, I'm 2 hours in. I've laughed a lot more than I was expecting. Like, go back and watch the first little part of it, because I've already streamed it like a couple days ago when I got back. Probably, I think actually whenever I got back Tuesday night, I streamed it. But yeah, I don't know if it was worth it. We're gonna have to wait and see. Right now, plots, yeah. Ladies being hunted by somebody seems like in a private eye. Sunny, one of these is me. That's not me. One of these is me. There we go. This one got hired to go find somebody because they're messing with like a lady's mistress. And this is his old friend who shot him with a shotgun.
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me.
Marty McChicken! That's...
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Hi,
Chicken
Ibn.
police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken police.
It's stupid.
Your partner is,
He just said his name.
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
I'm gonna have this whole game, not tonight, but I'll have this whole game beat probably within the next week. I'll make a playlist of it, but it's stupid. It's stupid. I've laughed too hard at this game, and it's really, really concerning for my sense of humor if I'm laughing this hard at this.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so
I don't like the human hands, though.
We were just in the neighborhood, and
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand.
I'll be honest.
Taking matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
I don't see Danger playing this game. I see him actually, no, I could see him 100% playing this game. He'll make it like 5 minutes, see the part that I laughed so hard at, and be like, you know what? It's the best game I've ever played. So I could see it happening, but it's not, unless this game blows me away, no time soon.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
I don't like how friendly he actually is. Ibn. Hobart, Ibn Wessler, Ratus, good-looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Olivia, unusually tall and slim for a crow.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
The voice.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr.
See ya.
Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
It'll be. I'll probably play for an hour and a half or so.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective. But the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Look, detective.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Look,
All right, Mr.
look.
All
I'm
right,
trying to
Mr.
get out of
Wessler.
it. Oh, I can do
Has
the
your
game.
assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Curiosity.
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
All right, we got this.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
Oh, that fur.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't
Okay.
just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Oh, okay.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
May I ask what you do? We're not doing that because he's a mob boss, stays away from the police. So you're a very busy man.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
How are your alibis? Is this place yours? Compliment. I feel like if I compliment...
You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler. Though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But
Was that not the
I'm
right
no
thing?
fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's
Was
talk
that was
about
bad.
something
Was
else.
that bad?
Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Okay. Yeah, that dropped it down. He wouldn't care. He probably does.
Are you and Natasha close?
What do you mean exactly, chicken?
Mr. Featherland, if you please. This could be important. How does she stand on the scale from sweetheart to wife?
Oh, you have some nerve. Ask her
That was the wrong question.
I'm a gentleman, Mr. Featherland.
Oh no, I'm messing up.
Really?
Maybe you can't comprehend it, but I can't ask for her hand until she offers it to me herself.
How chivalrous.
Get to the point, detective.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Why? Oh, God.
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No,
I'm gonna have to redo
no
it.
threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
That dropped it? He's gonna say no.
Would you be willing to testify at the station?
You're joking, right?
Maybe I can get you an invitation. Believe me, you'd love it. The coffee's good, but the chairs are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have a peculiar sense of humor. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I failed.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please,
I failed, though.
listen to her sing. She's on soon.
I failed. Oh, God. Bad copper.
Wessler is a tricky guy.
Let's do this.
How did you...
Honestly,
And...
no,
Good point.
thank you.
No.
I'm sorry to hear.
Was that the right one?
You
I feel like this is the right one.
Would you? You mean...
They are such.
Thank you.
Okay, plus 10. Let's go with... Is this place yours? Because that one was bad. Was it bad?
Is this place
No, it's not.
never been yours in the...
Why do you ask?
Yep, there it is.
You're very...
This is the wrong one.
Sorry for any of... Wessler is tough.
Yep, that was the wrong one. Okay.
Don't you find these messages dangerous?
I'm gonna get this.
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene and
I know.
well, yeah, it's unpleasant but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan.
Jealousy? Can
Yeah, most crazy.
you know that firsthand?
Anything else?
Was that good or bad? Okay. Let's go. Let's do. Let's.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Yeah, depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
Yeah, I try to be clear.
Okay.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No, recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous...
Okay, was that good or bad? Okay. Okay, so... I feel like
Have
that
there
one was
been
fine.
similar?
Right to the point, yeah?
Well, it really...
You do that.
Damn it, that was bad. That was the bad one.
The mob boss and the pussycat.
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha.
You don't remember?
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many.
Okay. This could be it. I want to be in
Do
the
you
positive.
live in the same house?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but
How often does she use?
yeah, every other weekend.
I see. That's...
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha
I feel like
feels
this-
like she
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. Yeah,
always put...
yeah, you're...
So,
I don't see why.
That was better. You know what? I'm fine with that.
thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I'm fine with that. I
I
passed.
have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh,
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Ooh, ooh. I get to watch an amazing cutscene of... What? Oh my... The first touch of color, and it's from a cat wearing something a cat shouldn't be wearing. It is amazing though. That little splash of green is actually a really nice touch. Is he? What's wrong with him though?
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. Can kill me, honey. I'm already
Oh my god.
dead inside.
He's fallen in love with a cat.
My body is an empty box.
I like the song though.
Come on, baby, just
Sonny. Sonny.
say, Chloe's still lying in my bed.
Wow, color.
It's dead.
You know what? I like that. That touch of color really adds a lot.
That
Holy
was,
cow.
unique.
Oh, the green.
That is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
Is that good or
More
bad?
less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Oh.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe
Oh, it's a
me.
tail.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me
Just
there
the
in 20
puppets.
minutes.
The puppet mouth.
Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her
She wore
being,
danger?
and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Okay. So, that answers one stupid question I had on skin. I don't think I ever asked it, but I think I can only... skin. Because we see the hands of this, so I figured that Sonny had, like, feathers everywhere. Same for Marty, because they're wearing gloves. She has human hands! What is that? What is this? Why? Wait, is that fur?
Gee, that is a, unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most
His eyes.
wonderful
I can't even see it.
artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure.
I don't...
Considering his mom.
I'm in the way.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know.
Yes,
I
it's-
don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
I don't know. There's nowhere safe.
Oh, you're funny.
I can't tell if that is fur or skin.
This woman's aware of her charm. This woman...
We're not leaving. Let's look at the chandelier.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness with very classy
okay.
furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. She's trying to catfish.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
All right, time to... Does her dress have a little bit touch of yellow? Did I just...
This woman's aware of her charm. And she...
Oh, okay.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
Cold.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it
Got the
doesn't
spritz
bother
of
you if
lemon.
I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
And I'm handling
It
myself.
must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
You know what?
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
I'm gonna call this now. If I have a freaking Beastars moment where Legacy, you know, kisses Haru kind of thing with Sunny and, what's her name? Natasha, I might go a little crazy.
Terribly.
Not in a good
can I
way.
start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do.
Let's see if,
best.
you know, let's...
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
I'm gonna read what this says, just for future things. Chicken Police is a buddy cop noir adventure with a carefully crafted world, a gritty story, and lots of absurd humor. Yup, there's a lot of that. This game mixes elements of classic adventure games with a visual novel novel style storytelling.
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like
I
that.
hate this game.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Ooh, okay.
Come to daddy, darling.
No! I hate that. Yeah, he knows more, obvious. You know, let's just dive on.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Place is very elegant. Let's go with that. Let's not...
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh,
Suspiciously nice things. Just like you.
do you think I'm suspicious?
A wee bit.
We'll see about that.
You're the first.
Try me.
Hayden's a little suspicious. Just because of, like, here's my suspicion as to why. She is the only touch of color we've seen this whole game. We're about, like, what am I actually at? What am I actually at? Hold up. How long have I been playing? I'm kind of curious at the moment. Not Alone in the Dark. I'm not even... I'm 2 hours in. How long is this game? But anyway, like, she has the only touch of color, and I feel like that little touch of color is going to be the thing that really sets up something. Like, it means a lot. How long is this game? 6 hours! 6.5 hours! I have 4 more hours of this chicken nonsense! Let's try and avoid Wessler. I feel like it's
Do you
best
think
bet.
one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see.
That one would make sense because if Wessler doesn't want her going out to stuff, he wouldn't want her going, so she's sending her secondary person. Don't do that. We're gonna do...
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
I feel like this is the best bet.
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
And there's another reason.
I see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
You're not a cop at the moment.
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
Don't point your human finger at me!
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay, we're doing good. What was in those threats?
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat's got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Okay, so I'm doing pretty good. That's a dangerous relationship. No, what about Filmar? Is he here because of you? That one?
What about Filmar? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Doesn't keeping two irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't find anything. And he's not interested anymore, no matter how much I offer to pay him.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that. So it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to go on. And you don't have a hunch.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my
I'm
case.
here, aren't I?
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before.
She's
I
a
sent
liar!
Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
The moment that I think this game's kind of getting serious, they throw that in there. Let's do
You
that.
played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just 2 roosters.
Yeah.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
How'd I do? I did pretty good. Oh yeah, the legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit weary, but untarnished. Good work.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Yeah.
Natasha,
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
Uh-huh.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
All right, we got a new clue. Do I want to ask? I could.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club
Ah!
when you took over?
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent.
You feel that's not the case?
Here,
There's some...
where I'm from.
So that's why the name, in respect...
Don't take me for...
I'll be honest, I don't care for a lot of this. No, I want to get out of this. We're leaving.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Hareem!
I'll shut it.
Hareem! Not harem! Hareem! Oh my god, this game! Oh my god, this game!
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
Hareem!
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then
Hareem.
next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Eh. Ooh, Ibn's gone. Oh, that's not. Can we talk to Olivia?
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, man.
How many times?
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and
Oh, she
straight
has actual
answer.
skin.
Anything else?
Yeah, I kind of don't wanna. All that is making me. What are you? This just an alpaca? Just are you? Hi, Philmar. How do I get out of here? How do I leave? Help! How do I leave? Help! I guess I'll ask.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
I'm not streaming
You're
for 2
welcome.
hours. I don't have the
You know, He's
strength.
not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard.
Oh, Amazon gift card.
Don't you find
Yeah.
that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
I want to leave. I
What's
want
your
to leave.
relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you?
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension.
Where's my Family Guy guy?
Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
I want to leave. Please. How do I leave? How do I leave? Where's the exit?
So, have you talked
Oh,
to
that's
Natasha?
right. I do need.
In
Yeah.
fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
I'm reminded of Potty
You're,
from
too
SpongeBob.
old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
Okay.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
I hope.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand
I
on
hope.
end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
I hope come the end of this game.
Hey, Big Nose, where did...
Unfortunately, I don't know, Big Faith. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs? That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty.
Oh, I don't
That's
know about
all.
that, Sonny.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl. Remember that old case with the fox?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right?
Yeah, hunger can bring out
The wildest and
as you say.
How do I leave? Because the map isn't...
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr.
Do you take me for a fool? Get out.
Okay.
I promise, I'm trying to leave. I don't know how. Well, how do I leave? How do I leave? I've already asked.
look, Olivia.
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a.
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call.
That's good.
Okay, so that's why Gabriel.
Listen, pal.
Did I stutter, chicken?
I don't know how.
You know, Sonny, I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one.
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you, pal.
You're telling.
Urban moon hangs in the sky.
The moment I want to leave.
The truth is, Ibn's a dirty bastard, but he's likable. It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
Maybe there's more to it than simple
I
wild
want to
love.
leave, please.
Who knows? Animals.
You've got a point.
Wonderful girl.
That's funny. I swear I've heard that.
To be honest,
I just want to leave.
So, Natasha invited us.
that's either very good news.
50%. That's not that.
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude, yeah, he's got that.
Hey,
Who is this woman anyway? She's like
I don't know if she has anything to do with the kid.
more.
You already fantasizing.
I don't care.
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I'd...
Could be.
Can I leave? How do I leave? I talked to you. I dealt with you.
you think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale?
Yep, just
I
like
want to
what.
leave. I just want to leave. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know I could zoom. I don't know how I...
Have a good night, Take care of yourself.
Creepy little squirrel.
I don't know how to leave.
Ah, this is the life, huh?
He looks like a coat hanger.
That.
I'd try.
I genuinely don't know how to leave.
Remember that other case?
Oh, God.
My mind is a.
His dealer.
Ah, yeah.
Two missing.
What happened with the turtle in the end?
Your bottomless pit of a mind is a dark and sad little place. The turtle...
You know what? This.
It is, Marty.
Can I leave? I'm kind of confused. I genuinely don't know why I can't.
Huh. Another lupus movie.
I'll be honest, I don't care.
I'm sorry we disturbed.
Not at all.
How do I leave? Oh.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Okay, no.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is
I'm an
this?
idiot. That's how.
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want
I
to
thought he
find
looked at it
out.
at the thing.
Those names. All top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Oh my gosh, I can leave. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this for tonight. I can't anymore. I can't. Peace out.